Hello, YouTube Let's Play channel. We're back with Ace Attorney. We're going to episode 4, or case 4. We got Twitch chat over there being people. And let's continue. We're going to the Turnabout goodbyes. What the heck is going on? We're playing Ace Attorney. That's what's going on. I'm not standing up again like I did in those first 3 episodes because that's tiring and I don't feel like setting it up. So we're going to Ace Attorney, day number 4. Let's do it. Let's see what great music we get to hear. There's where Thomas Prime pointing a finger at an ass. All right, let's do it. I'm people. Hey, you're people. It's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Best music to start it off. Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course! Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the Russian spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for Russian spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, and a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved it to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick, the water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with a hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Yipes, Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Who? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Are we defending Edgeworth? December 25th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Do they not celebrate Christmas? This is where it happened. Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone find anything? So sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one. Shut up. Just you try saying that again. I'll make you say if anything you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits! Ah! Eek! Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will we ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh. You don't say. Let's start with what happened. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay. Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Cloud's lawyer? Head in the, huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking the investigation that seriously. Oh, no. After all that help Mr. Edgeworth has done to us, hard to imagine that one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting a bunch of text. So I just got like 18 texts from these people about this cat. Wait a minute. I'm getting... Wait a minute. What? Oh, they want to give some details about the cat. Oh my god, Cat, you can do this talking. Wait a minute, I'll be right back for 2 seconds, YouTube. asked Kat if she could type the stuff out, and she said, sure, whatever. We might be getting a kitty. They sent a lot of stuff about it. Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he asked you to defend them. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Another kitty? No, I've been reaching out to a lot of people about kitties, and this person had a phone number that I texted, and they actually responded. And the cat recently got spayed a couple months ago. They're saying how they have an increased appetite, so they feed them in the morning and the evenings, which is what we did with Callie and Blue when we watched them. They wanted to make sure we had no ill intentions, and I was like, no, we don't. Trust me. Like, we just want a cat. What things did they say? They were basically just they said it was an indoor cat who does get curious about the outside, but they take it slow if they go outside. Like, when they bring it back, it's like, hey, take your time, you know, and all that, those sorts of things. And before me being a streamer makes it a no deal, I said that I work at home full time, so someone will always be here, basically. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yup. It was pretty cold out on that lake last night, and it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Back to Santa. Are they charging you? No. They said since the kitty is free, they want to find a loving home because they have to rehome the cat because their toddler is allergic to it. So they said everything would be free that they have. Rehome the toddler. Are they far away? I think they're like a 15 to 20 minute drive. They're not too far because they asked where I was when I first texted them. They're like, where are you located? And I said where I was. And they're like, okay, here's all the information about the cat. When I was searching, I didn't have this. I had the search radius not be that large because we don't have a car. All right, let's go to the detention center and see Mr. Edgeworth. December 25th, detention room, visitor's room. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to many people. There he is. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were in here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laughing, he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. Yes, you do. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Cat's so excited. It was a cute... Do you guys want to see this kitty? If you haven't seen it yet, we can show the YouTube people while I'm trying to defend Miles Edgeworth in court. Yes, yes, yes. Sharks... Oh, sorry, guys. Shark and Game Nerd have some pretty big say here. They got some clout in this stream. But, there's a lot of yeses. Top hours. How large is the catch? I imagine it's not... Who would fit it in a car unless you wanted to drop her off? Unless you intended on dropping her off. Is the bot off? Shouldn't be. Okay, I'll show you guys the cat that we are looking at. Ugh. One person responded. It's a cat. That's a dog. That is not a dog. It's not the orange one? No, I've been reaching out to a lot of people. And I reached out to these people this morning. And they responded basically immediately. No, this is from a different family that has a toddler that's allergic to the cat. So they're rehoming it. Show again? You son of a gun. Say this again. Get rid of the kid. All right, let's talk to him. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Oh, we're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick! He's insulting you! Nick! Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why are you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. I want Edgeworth to talk to us. All right, let's go back to Gourd Lake. I think we have to find more. We have to find more. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What's the point? What is about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. My toesies are feeling numbsies. You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. You gotta show that to someone who needs it. Ah, damn it. He said show him his badge. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up yet. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked the confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask you to do this. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. All right, episode 4 is over, you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're staying out of the case. Why? Nick is trying to help you. I know that, but I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Well, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. Nick. Is it true no one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying right, over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? All right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. Guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask before I head back to the precinct? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say if you get to the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? All right, here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Direction to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said to talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's get investigating. Everyone remember who was made those really hard Mario Megalos? Those were Rubber Ross levels, Zulu Charlie. Rubber Ross. I think Rubber Ninja on Twitter. You got a question? I got an answer. Do I wear wigs? Shut the front door. December 25th, Gourd Lake, public beach. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake? Yep. Not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. Shark user add blocked term, wigs. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads, Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Huh. Someone left some poppers here, you know? You pull the string and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around the New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers, Take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Into my pocket they went. Hey, Virgo gang. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing good. trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right, exit. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this, except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Maybe Maya indeed. There's nothing else to investigate here besides the lake. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I was sure it was because they looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. No, it's shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, these birds are freaking loud, my brother. They're so loud. All right, there's nothing here, so let's... Wait, Gourd Lake Woods? Boat rental shop? Wait a minute, we have so much we can go here. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping on the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick, if they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they'd have a sign like that. Oh. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Hey, Nick. Why don't you... What, don't tell me you're hungry again? No, I was just wondering. Why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying that they have to be made out of aluminum then. Not having this conversation. Read my message. The sound effects quieter. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by noise. Wow, cool, let's try it out. Cough. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh. Yick. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well then, these things. Party poppers? Bang. Oh, it responded. Yo! Hey, you, get your hands off of that. Eek! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Ah! What? Sorry's not nice, but you don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of film that cost? I'll pay you back. What were you thinking, setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. You know, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk that exaggerated drawl. Well, they must be dumb. But let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Nick, help. And you are, you know, who's chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, friends. Just figure out what y'all gonna say and then say it for bejesus sakes. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy, I guess we should pay her for the film. What shit? Yes, ma'am. Second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. What? Can't you see him changing the film on my camera here? Someone I'm not naming any names, but someone used my whole role. Sorry, that didn't work. I wonder if it had any sort of your attention. What? Can't you see him changing the film on my camera here? Oh, we have to get her a camera set. We're gonna have to get her a camera. Well, before we go back to the woods, let's go to the rento shop. Nick, What is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go on one when the trial was finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. Good idea. You bet. Good idea. There's some boats floating on the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick, huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go on a boat ride. She's a lying sack of garbage. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. And because a murder happened. It's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Alright, we don't really have anything here. So let's move back to the beach. Let's go to the precinct. The Criminal Affairs Department. December 25th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs. I think here we're going to get film. Looks like Detective Gumshoe is in here. Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting, larceny, public indecency? No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's at a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that? I look like a criminal or something? These are the detective's desks. They're getting a text about a kitty again. And files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desk. Should I check it? Wish I'd check for you and let you know. I'm gonna ask when she'll be available also. Sorry. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. This must be the chief of the detective here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Ford Lake. Ford, he's sighted. I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see you, know she'd be crying. Break and spit it out, in you low-life scumbag. He must be doing He must be doing image training for interrogations. Your mama would see you right now, she'd be crying. Low-life scumbag. Yo, Chad, if your mama could see you right now, she'd be crying. Alright, what do we have to do next? What do we have to do next? I don't think we can do anything here. I want a vacuum. I need the vacuum, actually, very badly. Maybe we have to go back to the offices, actually. Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. Oh, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. Okay, so she wasn't useful. Dad, this is a reminder to wash your sheets. Too stinky. Too stinky. Wash them sheets. Back at work tomorrow. How was your week off from work? I feel like I missed something while examining everything. It's full of Burr stream. Sounds like a great vacation. Oh, they're asking if we're free today. They're asking if we're free today. Kat, are we free today? I don't even think Kat's listening. You texted your mom. I'm not free today. We'll have to see if she's free. Well, can she respond faster, please? Camera's rigged to respond to noise, but if only responds to loud noise like a party popper, it would probably respond to gunshots. Trees go quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Your mama free, Cat, please. Showed us. A person's asking us if we're free today. And I would say yes, but we need Cat's mom's car. Because we don't have a car. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do here as well. You can't say yes. You got 13 hours left. I think we could take a little break and go get a cat. Maybe we have to go to the boat rental shop, but there is nothing really to investigate. There's nothing really. Cat people finally replied. One of them replied. One of them responded. And they're asking us if we're free today. Did I shower today? Didn't. It's not just go get a cat. You know that, right? Yeah, I know. It's not just go get a cat and be back in an hour. It'd be like a few hours. Very on the spot. I mean, they're trying to get rid of their cat, so it's like, hopefully they're not trying to kill us. You take over the stream? Oh, thanks. Thanks, A1. I didn't go to the gym this morning. I was gonna go tomorrow, because today's a holiday in Canada. Today's family day. Maybe if I present them my lawyer badge. Alright, this is my badge, huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? You ain't gonna try and pull out one of them lawsuits on me over the film now? Because I'll have you know I'm a fighter and I wrestle mean looking things on you. No, that's not at all. We're here investigating the murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say so then in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite you. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I kin to yuck for y'all. If it pleases you. Thanks, I think I'll be okay. Great then, I'm Lotta Hobb, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyways? I ain't seen much television lately. Happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's how, Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let us see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which kind I reckon. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know what I do there, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at the Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university. Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Photographing. Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors. Yup, meteor showers. Fallen stars? That's quite the camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's a German-made, a genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's the device you have stuck to the camera? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party pooper. Oh, that triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat! Neat! Did your mom respond yet? Okay, maybe we have to go back now. Neat! Well, that's pretty neat. Well, isn't that godly neat? Do we have anything else that we can show people? Did your mama respond? I feel like we're not supposed to be done here yet. Lotta, yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yup. Actually, the victim in the case we're representing, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party pooper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw, I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now. She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Yo, your mom respond yet? I don't want to make these people wait too long. Are we available today? Because I'm available today. I'll go take a bus. Nope, still nothing there. There we go. Criminal Affairs Department, December 25th. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting, for better or worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal, you're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you didn't tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation. See, he trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. Yeah, good thing the subathon's ending soon, right? Gumshoe and Edgeworth did the kissy-kissy? No. It's Phoenix and Edgeworth. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th. Caused 1 bullet shot to the heart. Thank you. Nick, huh? Can you show me the photo of that victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. All right, let's move back to Gourd Lake. No, not examine. We just gotta move. We gotta move. We gotta move. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, y'all! What Wait up a sec, we got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them, take a look. Wait, see, he's shooting them with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strain to a bullfrog. But, you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Oh, never mind. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to go mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat that south side of northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta. Don't let it get your scurvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot damn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Lake photo added to the court record. $60! Looks like the police have given up their interview and... Hey! Ah! Nick! I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick? You know Santa? Well, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious I'm working my day job? I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates. You know, my girl Kiance deserves the best. Kiance? Not another motto, I hope. Oh, Kiance's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm the little sister. Sister? Whoa, Nick must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. Hey, Larry, there was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiance, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Fiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth, old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Tell me about these dogs. Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look guard-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were guard dogs. You know, like guard dogs? Board dogs. The samurai thing was Fiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. But Gordy? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here. This is in this very lake. A giant mysterious monster, Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Whoa, it's really real. Nick, a monster! A real monster! Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? That looks like somebody's hands. Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud, studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow, wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second, but Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee. No, he's prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh? Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about the man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick. Let's go move to... the detention center. We still can't talk to Edgeworth. I'm gonna message this person back. Napping? No? What up, Nalad? What up? Affairs department, maybe? Yeah, back to the affairs department. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the question room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there for a while. A lot of heart, it has to be. Uh-oh. Maybe we go to the boat, actually. Go to the, boat entrance. Nope. What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Oh, thought he would know. Thought he would know. Nothing here. I feel like we have all the evidence that we can really get. I guess we can go back to Wright & Co. law offices. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy, he's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. I met him once when I was there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. There we go. I pre-recorded all this. Record these nuts. December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. Ahem. Oh, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. The days of my youth, like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir. Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Mr. Grossberg's here, Twitch chat. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I, just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. Guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just my best... I suppose it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts. Let's present him with the autopsy report. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh. Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during that trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. That spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. Oh, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. That victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Whoa, his father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Misty face photo added to the court record. Chat, this is heating up. It's heating up. Let's go back to the detention center. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Let's show him the photo of Misty Faye. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright? You're always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. This is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. You still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. Let's start with the DL6 incident. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... Strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. Push. That was exclamation mark push. December 28th. The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, the DL6 will be closed forever. Oh, plush. Oh, pfft. Not push. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view and nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. Lush. Oh, dumb. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. But you said you would talk about it. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Guys, do we defend this son of a bitch? Do we defend this son of a bitch? I think we have to move on the story, so we'll say yes. Ah, who would have guessed this day would come? Not me. Look at us. Hey, look at us. Who would have thought? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Hey, I'm back. Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request? Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! Nick, it's a big one! Wow, it's calming down. Whew, that was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to go give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Wow, what a very convenient earthquake. What a very convenient earthquake. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. What's going on here? Eek! What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk about y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. Ugh. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Look what I got here. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. We'll see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what is it with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. And again, I only really got to know him in the 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued. Save your progress? Of course. Why would I not? I didn't mean to save it there. I meant to save it here, but that's fine. Day 2, the trial. Right after we get a cat. They haven't responded back. I text them back saying we should be free, but we don't have a car, so we asked Cat's mom. And then they said, oh, we can meet you somewhere. Where are you close to? And I was like, here. Now I'm feeling, are they going to kill me? Now I think, are they going to murder me? Did I put a knife in my back pocket or something? Probably. Shit, they must have heard about my new PC coming in like 3 months. I bring a baseball bat with me? Give them my address? No, I don't give my address. New PC. I need a new one. You should have saw how Returnal was running. You should have saw how Returnal was running. Why do you think we got 12 hours still? All right, should we continue? Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's do the trial. Live stream the pickup? I can't do that. Karma. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? Right when I start this, they text me. Now they're saying the husband can meet you guys at your place if you want. I've got to stay back with my son. Do I trust this? Do I trust it? Do I trust it? Murderers don't have kids. You bet their viewers. Oh. I can live stream, then you guys will see like everything. You have to risk it for the biscuit. Let me go talk to my consultant. Let me go talk to my consultant quickly. My consultant approved, so you might die today. My consultant was like, yeah, do it. They're giving away a cat. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay, if you say so. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Kama is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me multiplied by a factor of 10. Ugh. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now he's trying to get you found guilty. What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh, man. What bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. I have never heard of the Kijiji cat murderers. Are they exist, dude? Do they exist, Doog? I can't tell if you're serious. I can never tell if you're serious, Doog, in these situations. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karmer, is the prosecution ready? Good. You seriously think that I would stand here when I'm not completely prepared? Right. No, okay, Doog. Okay, Doog. My apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Well, nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were two men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. Von Kammer. Yes, actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. You can't do that. A prosecutor can't be making all the rules like this. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man got called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found the Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him at anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now. This guy, eh? A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We head to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him or anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Edgeworth. Hold it! You received a call from a man? Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously. Different people. There were two witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. Woman who was camping. A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Edgeworth. Now I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning the body was found in the lake. Hold it! Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts the bullet into evidence. So we had to arrest Edgeworth. Hold it! Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. A murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. At this vital piece of information, please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. But there was 2 pistol shots, but only 1 pistol. The murder weapon we found in the boat is decisive evidence. Doesn't seem like Detective Gumshoe's being a little vague. Okay. So I can tell Nadine. I texted them, you know, what, and they haven't said anything back to me. Hold it! What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Fired 3 times. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective? Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in this body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Nick, what does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking to imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. He's glaring at me. Tisk, very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed, this leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. A pistol which, you as may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive. Yes, honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However... No. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well, I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now. Oh, wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. Recess. This court will take a 10-minute recess. They texted me again. Kat, they said we'll be home in the next hour or so. And I said yes. So be prepared for like an hour or so. The court will take a 10-minute recess. So either in 2 hours we'll have a cat or we'll be dead. Or I'll be going on court for defense, for self-defense. There's one of 3 options here. We get a kitty, we die, I'm in court for self-defense. Which cat? Stormy. 2-year-old. December 26th, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. And who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? It's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. Of course not, I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx the case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. So, Cat, get ready. Dragonlink, tell Cat to get ready. Court is back in session. Mr. Vodcomer, call your witness. Yes, we'll miss a lot of heart. Take the stand. A lot of heart. You are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw that night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Oh, very well. Your testimony, please. Witness testimony. Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. And there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is the photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the gunshot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in this boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Hey, imp. Or passwords? Or passwords? Order, I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, the court finds the defendant. Objection! Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they are all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Contempt of court, you know? Yes, I understand. But what are you gonna do now? You really think there was a contradiction with the facts and the testimony? I think I noticed one little thing. Oh, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. I got a bad feeling about this one. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake, this isn't a waste of time. Guys, let's do this together now. It was Christmas Eve after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Hold it! So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karmer, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. For what end? Hold it. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Oh, yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? Okay. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Hold it. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. There was nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Hold it. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounded like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what... Sustained! Yes, of course. Great. What am I supposed to do now? But there weren't any contradictions there. Sorry, Nick, only my sister here. Mine's really taking this hard. I was in my car, heard this bang come up from the lake. What do we have for evidence? Maybe I present there was 3 bangs, but there was only 2. There was supposed to be 3 shots, but they only talk about 2 shots. Let's present this. Ah, shit. Yo, just in case my game crashed? Yo, just in case my game crashes? Maybe I present the Gordy article. Oh, that wasn't it. Game crashed. Whoa, game crashed. What? Game crashed. What? Whoa, man. What up, Viper Boy? Mary Magoland in the original Kirby game? No. There wasn't a nary thing on the lake but that boat. Then there was another bang. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. I heard this bang come up from the lake. I was in my car. Heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nearly a thing on this boat. What up, Strongster? I'm trying to think. I was thinking maybe I present the camera, but maybe I present the photo with the second bang. Nope. Yeah, like I feel like it's with the bangs is what we have. But she's saying there was nothing else with the boat besides I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Maybe it says one bullet shot to the heart. Why would there be two bangs with an autopsy report? Let's see. It's not cheating if you're wearing a hat. The camera says, I've already tried the camera with there was another bang. I tried the camera already. It says set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. Oh shit, I loaded the wrong one. Heard this bang come up from the lake. And there was another bang. Photo on another bang. I think we've already tried that. Dude, these game crashes are insane. Maybe the camera. Nope, not the camera. This is actually hard, man. $12:15 a.m. Camera's been presented in another bang. Dude, this game is actually hard as fuck, dude. This is actually hard as fuck. Hey, what the fuck? The Nessie article? I've tried the article right here. Doesn't work. Sorry, I was messaging the cat person again. I can't press any more, Zulu. I pressed everything. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? See, he just comes in. Oh, there was literally nothing we could do. There was literally nothing we could do. I think we've heard enough. All we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I'll have to penalize any further outburst by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick! Lots of testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but I can't say anything. What can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it! Who was that? It was me! Aya, is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lauderhart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him in person? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? Treat me like I'm a criminal. I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No, no. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ah, what's the difference? All that remains is the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order, 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 order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karmer, but I cannot. What? Miss Lauderhart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. By FA, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Hiya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. The last statement. I saw it clear as day the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Oh, I don't really... Hold it! Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to blatantly ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. We'll find it. What? Hey, yo! Saw as clear as day the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. I feel like the only thing we have is the photograph. Objection! Objection! Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What you got? Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. A photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. Objection, Your Honor. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karmer. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could. And please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karmer's carefully vague testimony. No. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out the lake, I looked for my binoculars. See, no problem. I asked them what the cat eats and like if there's anything specific, and they were like, oh, she eats anything. And I'm like, okay, am I about to get murdered? Am I about to get murdered? You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. How Edgeworth was seen. It was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I get back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Hold it! If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah. Enough. There's no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. Hold it. Your camera? Yeah, I got an automatic. Oh, yeah. Hold it. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second, you hasty Yankee types. Never find the gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. That could be a good reaction image. Nobody loves me. Yeah, wait, let's look at the overhead map. She would be able to see with binoculars. We'll present the map. That's the best thing we've got. It's not the map. It wasn't the map. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain, Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with the line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing wrong with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yes. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. We got it. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Hold it. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets very thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh? It's obvious. It's obvious what this is. This is so obvious. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. You can't hear a meteor shower. Objection. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Mr. Hart trying to photograph at the lake, you say? Take that. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the site of that gourd lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well. Let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof? Take that. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are you all lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to take a photograph of Lordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey. But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please review your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, no. Something will change. It has to, and I'm gonna spot it. ... Lada's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out on the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossing me hard and hope to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Objection. The witness' testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer is no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Objection! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Montgomery's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Oh, that would be a first. Very funny. You understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. A guy texted me saying, "Hi, I'm on my way to drop Stormy." But, Cat, he's on his way. Someone get Cat. Are you a murderer? Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping down in the lake, but that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out the lake. Hold it! They're on their way. What sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. There was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to do, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Hold it. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What do I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. And I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Hold it. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time, huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. Better find some sort of contradiction. ETA is 20 minutes. ETA is 20 minutes. Well, you got 20 more minutes to wait, Cat. Lane, thanks for gifting a tier 3 to Nadine. Nadine, enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the emotes. We're gonna put the litter box in a closet where we have all of our cleaning supplies. Thank you, Lane. Or we can put it in another closet. We have 2 different closets we could put it in. Kat, if stores are open, do you want to go shopping later with your mom or something if she's available? To just buy stuff? That's what I'm saying, Lodima. Why is there only 1 photo if there's 2 bangs? Cat has a cat to fund. Hey guys, give me the money. We have a cat coming. It's either a cat's coming or we're dying. There's no in between. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster while I was camping out in the lake. Okay, chat, help me out. We have to get this done before the cat shows up. We have to get this part done before the cat shows up for the YouTube video. So let's all use our brain power here. We're gonna get some help. Show us the kitty. It's not here, and even if it is here, I'm not gonna pick it up and show it on to you. I'm gonna let it get used to the apartment. Give it a few days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wasn't much else to look at. Wasn't much else to look at. Got it. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake for a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. What's up, snizzy boys? This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo in. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? She took the photo in what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the only one who told me not to show the court in the first place, you old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. It looked like a high-quality photo. There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good has it done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. And I'd like to close the cross-examination on Miss Lotta Hart, and none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. And I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean about this strange photo. Here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. He's using his left hand. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand what the shooter is strange. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does. What? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that... Wait a minute. Take that! The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Oh my god. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I'd like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we've seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry? Well, it can't be the victim himself. Who else but the witness, Miss Lotta Hart? What? Do you have any proof of this? Proof, schmoof. Oh my god, way to go, you guys. Wait, I can't do that. Sacrifice one friend to save another. What's the point? Well, right, your aunt. Oh my god. All right, well, it's the victim himself, I guess. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! So you were saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, does that seem to be the only remaining option? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly a shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet! There's no way it could have been a suicide. Order! Hey, what's up, Nixus? Yeah, don't worry, Nixus. It was on stream and everything. It was kind of funny. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Someone on the 24th or 25th shot from approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial of the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Ooh, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I'm just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned the transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lotta's disposition added to the court record. And that's where it ends. If you're watching on the Let's Play channel, make sure you like and subscribe. This was a longer one, but we got the first part of it done. And if you're watching on Twitch, congrats.